Of course, without question or reason, Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is extremely anticipated and fans have been waiting. Since the end of the Infinity Saga, or Phases 1 through 3, people have been wondering what Marvel has up their sleeve next. The Infinity Saga, Avengers Infinity War, and Endgame were absolutely mind-blowing cinematic events, and even though the Infinity Saga has come to an end, everything that has happened will be affecting the MCU throughout the future, starting with Phase 4. The snap, or the blip, happened, and that's not going away. We will see traces of that throughout the MCU Phases 4, 5, 6, and so on, as well as the superheroes who lived and died that we lost. They're gone, and we will be moving on, creating a new superhero universe, a new Avengers team, and new villains and heroes to go along with them. And of course, one more huge change that happened and was confirmed today by Marvel: the loss of the Infinity Stones. Ever since Farmer Thanos told the Avengers that he reduced the stones to mere atoms, that he destroyed them, and that it almost killed him, there has been a lot of talks in the fandom about whether or not that means that they're actually, gone. What does reduce them to mere atoms actually mean? And there have been a lot of theories that have come off of this. Well, today, Marvel's official Instagram has confirmed that they are destroyed, as they gave us a little bit of a rundown of the Infinity Stones, which movies they appeared in, and their current status. So today in this video, we're going to cover the now official news that the Infinity Stones are broken and what that means for Phase 4 moving forward and the MCU. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris. Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news. If you'd like to stay up to date, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button as we cover it right here on the channel. So, the Infinity Stones are gone. You can check out here on this Instagram video that Marvel Studios has posted. It talks about each individual Infinity Stone and their current status. And on this side, every single one of them status is destroyed. Now, of course, we spent a lot of time really looking into the words that Thanos said when he said, "I destroyed them, I've reduced them to mere atoms." What does that mean exactly? Are they floating around somewhere in space, and will they be recovered and used in the future by some other big baddie? Well, Marvel Studios has put an end to any of these thoughts, as all of these are gone. Another one of the big fan theories that people were talking about was the keyword used in this sentence by Thanos, atom. And a lot of people were really hoping that somewhere in probably the Soul Stone was hiding Adam Warlock, and he would come out, and now we would finally have this character that everybody's been waiting for a very long time, who was kind of hinted at and then left in his cocoon for all time and eternity. And don't forget that very old leaked Doctor Strange synopsis that said, after the events of Avengers Endgame, Dr. Stephen Strange continues his research on the Time Stone. This synopsis then went on to say, but an old friend turned enemy puts an end to his plans and causes Strange to unleash unspeakable evil. Now, we do need to note that this synopsis was leaked way back before we even had a director change, and when the movie was potentially going in a different direction. So whether or not the accuracy behind this synopsis leak is actually true at all is very questionable, especially now that Marvel has confirmed the end of the Infinity Stones. Of course, the Infinity Stones do exist in different timelines, as we very clearly saw in Avengers Endgame, so they aren't necessarily gone from the MCU, but they are gone from our current time period that we are familiar with all of our beloved superheroes from the timeline that, we know them from. And there is a pretty good explanation as to why. The entire first 10 years plus of the MCU, the first 3 phases, everything about it, everybody was talking about the Infinity Stones. It's called the Infinity Saga. The big, huge finale of it was Iron Man snapping his finger with all the Infinity Stones and sacrificing himself. The Infinity Stones have been the central arc of the entire franchise. It's time for them to move away from that and give us something new. There have been heavy rumors of Galactus, Doctor Doom, Annihilus, and other big bads coming in and taking the place of Thanos as the big bad of the MCU. However, it seems like they want to move away from the power of the Infinity Stones and everything that they contribute to the MCU, which is why they're putting an end to them by saying, they're gone. And that would stop a lot of fan theories about the returning of the Infinity Stones and how they will play a role in Phase 4 and Phase 5 moving forward. Which is okay. Although they are the Infinity Stones, and I'm sure they're there and they can and will pop up at some point, it is important to realize that it's time to move on from that, and it's time to see what else the Marvel Cinematic Universe has in store for us. But let me know in the comments down below, how do you think Phase 4 and Phase 5 and the future of the MCU will kick off? What will they be surrounding about, and who do you think will be the new big bads of the MCU? Personally, I'm really excited to see Doctor Doom come in and take over the cinematic universe, and how our heroes will react to that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, thank you to everybody who watched until the very end of the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, helpful, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as we cover all major movie and television news right here on Cosmic Culture.